got a box. Boys and girls, we got a box. What's in the box? What's in the box? Whoa! What's in the box? It's Friday. Look at this right chat. Does this right chat, or actually, let's look at this center chat. We have 3 different AI models going. Your boy has been sticking it to the VS Code, waiting. So much goes on in the background, it's not even kidding. What is in the box? By the way, we are now sponsored, heavily sponsored. Zuckerberg shot me a text and he said, you've been so kindly been talking about our firm, our PR and our web agents, our AI models, that we're going to send you something. I said, really, Zucks? What do you want to send me there, pal? Are you going to send me Jarvis, your in-home speaker? Because we got on the right side, we got Kimmy K. In the middle, we got Claude, who I've been thoroughly disappointed in. It's kind of like you're dating. You've known her for 6 months. And then she just starts going rogue on you. You just go, who is this that I know right now? Charles, did you just dox yourself? Yeah, try to get into my home. Try and get into my home. Imagine if I just saw Peter Parker just scaling this. That's Times Square right here. That's Times Square. So if Peter Parker swings around, we got bigger problems. No, I might be. And I'm not going to be, I might be, but I will be unboxing what is in here. And it needs a, we got double in the background. There we go, turn that down. I am so thoroughly mad about Claude that I actually went in and I said, hey, Sammy Alts, what are we doing? Give me a $20. Give me a 20-piece. Give me a 20-piece. So now I went in literally in the first couple of seconds with Sammy Boy, the speed, the token usage. Charles, you want this? It's now just Codex and ChatGPT into one. Then I was thinking, well, if I've got Codex, I got image gen, I got a lot right now. You got Kimmy K on the front end. You got Claude sitting there in the background washing the floors. Thought I would never say that, to be honest. Thought I would never say that Claude is washing the floors. And Codex is ready to be addressed. Why? Because yesterday we had a big transformation. What is in the box? To be honest, I don't know if we're going to keep it. I don't know if we're going to keep it. We are going to try it on. Do they look good? How do they look? They look good? Get that box out of here. We are vibe coding until I get a office. So I could do this unholds bar every single day. I've been looking around. I don't even know if the transitions are working. I do know that they do have transitions in here, and to be honest, they're terrible transitions. I don't even know if they're going to be good. I don't even know if they're going to look good. I went in, I saw the sporting glasses. The sporting glasses looked good. A little heavy. They looked a little frail, to be honest. I'm used to my Rokas. It's a homegrown Texas eyewear company just for athletes. Nice little unboxing. And I thought about it. I've been using this guy. I'll give you an example. I was in the bathroom and I thought about it and I said, I got to be going live on X. If I'm going to start trumping, no pun intended, if I'm going to start trumping these folks that are vibe coding and they're vibe coding for money, I'm not. Of course, money's going to come. I already know money's going to come. But I need to vibe code for a community, to get a good product out there, and most importantly, it's going to be all-encompassing. I was thinking about it yesterday. People are going to be using Botenstein.com for their health. I got a message from Todd AI. Todd AI. Actually, my mom is texting me. My brother's texting me. She's saying, was this for you? Should I go to the P.O. box and pick it up? Terry texted me. Oh my gosh, too much is going on right now. But Todd AI is the AI, and he came in here, and I don't want to dox anybody, but this is Todd AI. Todd AI knows my tasks, knows my streaks, knows my to-do list, knows my health, knows my workout schedule, knows my sleep score, because it called me out 2 nights ago saying you got a 40-something%, you should probably take it easy, and then I go in and I do a crazy interval session on the bike. And then today I did 2,200 straight yards, over 1.2 miles. And look at that, 10% left of my battery. 10% left of my battery. We just started streaming. What's going on, Amir? How we doing? What's going on, G? All right. I don't know how they come off. What is our initial reaction? Do I look more sophisticated? There was a pretty girl downstairs. She looked at me, I looked at her. I closed the door to the refrigerator for her with my foot. I think it's marriage. I think I got to get something. I got to get a ring. Maybe this Meta box. I just tie this thing around and I just go, listen, babe, just met you. I used to be one click. It's finally ready. Botenstein.com/orbit is finally ready. We're now testing this live on you know what I did yesterday? We have this world. I'll just go into it. Charles, what are we vibe coding? This is where we're at. There is not going to be one vibe coder. Maybe there is. I know who he is. Who's going out there and literally doing a multi-page, gonna print out, which I did, all of the ideas that I've been thinking about and study it. Like, this isn't a joke anymore. This isn't even a joke. This is just, Charles, if you want to be the best, you got to be the best. You go in and you say, okay, what is Opus good for? What is Fable good for? What is Sol good for? What is Luna? What is Gemini, Grok, DeepSeek, Qwen, Kimi, GLM, Minimax, a company I've never even heard of in my entire life. Well, I've heard of Mistral. I didn't know they were on Apache. That's incredible. Is anyone else on Apache? Oh, wow. So is Qwen, Apache 2.0. And I want to study these. I don't want to be BridgeMind. I don't want to be on X saying, hey, listen, look at my new bench. I put up 225 this week. Do they adjust to darkness? Mark, that was my whole thing. Actually, they look a little bit darker now. Do they not? No, they look light. I'm in... wow, this is a heavy box. This is like... Oh, is this the case I keep it in? Oh, whoops. Is this what I charge it in? Smells good. Oh, wow, it is. Whoops. Well, we don't want to break this now, do we? Yeah, there's the charging port. Whoop. Charging port right there. To be honest, they're pretty comfortable. So he said that the flaps in the back can be adjusted. The little bridge area can be adjusted because I got a big fat head. I think I got large. What's interesting, I got to be honest, we're going full time on this. This isn't like, you know how you have the guy that is doing this for money? He goes in, he goes, hey, listen, guys, I'm doing a clipper. I'm doing an ADE. No. You know what I noticed yesterday? I went back and forth. Where's my freaking browser? Give me a browser. I went back and forth, and I said this. And I already talked about it. This is the model that we're going to be. Okay, so the Hetz, we're going Hetzer. That was also a plan. You know what I also want to do? You know how people say, oh, Bridgemind talks about, I made $250,000, I want to pay it forward and everything else. You pay for it in the beginning, and you say, don't do the stupid things that I did. Perfect example is, I need to learn how to code virtual worlds. Virtual worlds, I'm telling you right now, websites are easy. Backends are easy. CRMs are easy. Virtual worlds is going to be everything. Imagine a world where you are now getting into a go-kart to go into the cinema of Botenstein's Harbor Estates to watch the premiere of a video that we came out with. And you're with other people. What about the world you go into the Harbor Estates and you're on your indoor bike and there's a camera on you, or you could talk crap, or you're zipping around as fast as you can because it's connected to your indoor kicker? Like that, it's connected to your health, it's connected to your wealth. You get off the bike, now we got an environment. Now we got a whole environment. That is what Zucks was trying to create. But the issue is it has to revolve around inspiration. Metaverse was not inspirational. People saw it and they're like, I'm out of a job. I'm out of a job. You know, I thought everyone was watching my thing as well. Bro, looks like he's gonna be well, that's already been disproven. Let's be honest. Let's be honest now. That has not been, you gotta have a look. So this left, let's just go into it real quick. The community this is what I thought from the beginning. Uh-oh. Is that a crack? Okay, no, I was gonna say that's a crack. So we already know about the community, we're all in the community. Now, what if the community, not what if, when the community is, and these are virtual environments, just like Zucks was trying to do. Then when Zucks or Apple, Vision Pro, or whatever they're coming out with next, I can now use that, and now we're all in our own community. And I'm using those glasses to plug in on whatever environment they're using. And it's a world in which you learn. Like I learned so much yesterday about, should I use Unity? Should I use Unreal? Should I use Three.js? How do I actually create a game? First of all, you need the right engine. Is it the right engine? Okay, once you have the right engine, you need the assets. But the assets are not just a library, they have to be downloaded already. This is obviously easy to everyone else. For me, I'm sitting there and I am, doing that the whole time. And I said, you know what? Make me smarter from the beginning to the end about what we should be doing. And that was the entire yesterday. Learning about creating our own assets over time. Have our own asset library. I don't want to be doing $30 a month. I don't want to be using Trippo's API, charging me 30 cents an asset. Create our own. It said it's going to be about $400 to $800 in the beginning, but now you have your own asset. Then this was the big thing yesterday. I went in and I said, Orbit is the ADE. It used to be Foundry, it used to be Fleet, it used to be Fable, it was all over the place. I said that Live Ride, which isn't good, obviously, but who's to say on the right side is not Harbor Estates? That's what I said. That's what I told ChatGPT. I said, ChatGPT, we're taking Ride, which is built out, not ideal, but it's real, heart rate, watts, going around. You can bike with other people, you can talk crap with other people, whatever, I could care less. But down to the right is Harbor Estates. Harbor Estates has a cinema, it has a marketplace, it has a shop, We add in all the assets and we're having fun. Maybe there's an arcade area and you walk into the arcade. You get points for walking. You have a scooter. There's no cars allowed. This is eco-friendly, okay? You'll own nothing is in this environment. I want to make sure that nobody owns anything, okay? You thought that Klaus was crazy. Wait till you get, Beanie Baby Ma. I don't know if that was bad. All right, so the right one. Okay, now let's download it. Out of 10, who's to say, actually, let's prompt this. Because the one on the right, I gotta be honest, I am thoroughly disappointed in two models. Number one is Kimmy Code. Kimmy Code, thoroughly disappointed. Extremely slow, never produces anything, never ships anything. I am a shipper. And I know I'm not looking at the chat, and I have to be looking at the chat, but your boy needs to go uninterrupted for a bit. You guys chat away, I come back, I join, and come back. While you're in the virtual world, have your live chat on the way. Maybe meet up. It needs to be everything. I was watching a guy yesterday, he said, well, there's too many other things that I would add that are gimmicky. Dude, people need that or else they're going to another spot. Who said it? That they own the entire ecosystem. Look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA has the software, the servers, the hardware, and the whole rack. They own the whole ecosystem. Countries and Fortune 50 companies rely on NVIDIA. I think one of the worst things that happened this week, and I know I'm just going on a rampage and I'm not looking at anything, and I don't even know if there's 10 or 16 people looking at this, but yesterday, YouTube decided to send this out to a couple people. So we went from 70 on Wednesday, we went to 100 yesterday. Compound effect. Compound effect. It's in full motion. This isn't about money at this point. This is about momentum. Every single day, I have gotten better at the gym. Every single day live streaming, I have gotten better. One of them is adding these ins instead of my thing. I need to be locked in. I can't be hearing outside noise. I want to get yelled at. Let's just do, what does the orchestrator say is the next most challenging item that must be done and shipped and committed to main? Very important. Okay, so that's Kimmy. Thoroughly not happy with Kimmy. We got our boy. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Just his bat ears just shot in the air. Because now he's literally, oh my gosh, he's got ChatGPT on the screen. I don't even know if I can handle this. Listen, I know your heart rate's at 3 digits, but we got to bring it down to room temperature, okay? The chat is very excited. We are now in the game. We are now using Codex for the first time in a while. You already know that we have a high functioning, high intelligent model as the orchestrator, and we have a bunch of lower fast tier models that are out doing all the grunt work with a shared contract. I want you to give specific steps to individual agents to make sure that they are done. We are going to have the entire world built for an engine and an asset library that we are going to be using for many months and many years to come. Ideally, we are building our own asset library while we are actually coding the world using the engine and the assets in which you've downloaded. I want you to spin up and spawn as many agents as you desire as the orchestrator to research, review, test the entire Ride app. We are going to combine it and rename it Harbor Estates, and it's going to be a virtual meta world, meta universe style, Sims style, where it's going to be a combination on top of all of the 1 through 7 that you already mentioned. I want you to go on an infinite orchestrating loop with a very harsh critic at the end, reviewing everything, and most importantly, having a very, very astute visual agent looking over every single wave before it moves on, and it scores a 95 out of 100 by the harsh critic. Visual of what is being built is extremely vital to every wave before moving on. Don't ask me for anything. As the orchestrator, you have full control. All right, 2 things. By the way, Luna is lower usage, but better than Terra Medium. It prompted me. By the way, Luna High is lower usage, but better than Terra Medium. That was homework that I did not do yesterday. I was too involved in my orchestrator artifacts. All right, so let's go back here. So there's a couple of things. Nope. Oh my gosh. Dude, what? What? All right. Oh my gosh, dude. I was not expecting that. That was, if there was a left field, I was out to lunch. Okay. Number 1 is, you know what we need to do when live? YouTube video in community with chat. Look up GBT models via artifacts. I got to be honest, one of the best things about artifacts is how visual. So this is what I did not think of. But where the heck is my preview? Preview. Hello. Hello, preview. Preview. Hello. This is the VPS. Okay. Where's preview? Preview. Okay. Here we go. So this is where we're going. This is it. Okay. I went in, and this was one of the most important things. We are going to have a contract with every single model. Right now, or the 4 that I'm going to start with is Kimi K, which I might go to Qwen, Anthropic, OpenAI, Grok, and I don't know. Still up in the air. I'll probably leave it out there for now. But I'll put a contract out. Sounds like I'm in the mafia. Put a contract out on every single model, and then I have a foreman. And the foreman knows, the orchestrator knows what each does. Here's obviously what it said, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this isn't the full thing. Ah, crap. I just deleted out of it. Okay, here it is. This is the best way to say it. Here it is. Here's the artifacts from yesterday. This is much better. Okay, so it has all of the benchmarks, what they wanted. I came in with a bunch of items, the back end, the front end, security, wiring, architecture, whatever. I don't know. I thought of a bunch of nonsensical, what is the orchestration loop? So we put a contract on every single one of them. Then this is it. So I went in and I said, the number 1 problem that I've been getting is there is no visualization of what is getting built. So I said, the orchestrator in the beginning has the model registry. Okay, so it has all the models, it has all the registry. It intakes what is going to get built, whatever that is. So that is the user prompt. Build a clone of Salesforce. It goes into the orchestrator. The orchestrator looks at everything needed. It also then sends it out right here, and it creates a shared, he calls it a journal, shared contract. And it has line by line what every single model is doing on a shared contract. Orchestrator sends it out. Pretty easy. It gets synthesized. Everybody knows what they're doing, except the number one thing is a shared project, is a shared contract. So the context window is not getting bloated, which is very important because you can't have an infinite loop. Fable was humming, and then out of nowhere we got just throttled. I don't know what's going on in the background, but we got throttled this week. And it just started pushing out trash. Okay, what is this? Harbor State's orchestration is blocked pending direction on existing uncommitted. Ride, okay, you gotta commit these. This is the Kimmy. You need to commit everything right here with a visual pass. Very important that you do this right now. And you also test and review everything before pushing. Very important as the orchestrator, visual, and reviewer with a harsh critic that all of it is pushed onto main before you do that to make sure that everything is perfect. All right. Once you have the harsh critic, it has to pass something. The number one problem I was running into, number one, was a reset by Anthropic. Number two was no visualization, so it looked like trash. Number three was that it wasn't actually producing what originally was in the contract. I don't like that it did this, to be honest. I don't think it has it in my memory or markdown file to be doing this. I don't know why. But to Mark's original point, yes, it is transition lenses. Supposed to be. By the way, do you remember the transition lenses of like the 90s? It was like actually dark. Like, I don't think they go dark. I don't know why. And it's obviously, it's all for show. It's all for show. I'm gonna be going to Best Buy. They have it with the display. I want to see it with the display. That's the future, obviously. The display is the future. Okay, let's go in. Let's download this. Whoops, nope. Let's download this. Botenston.orb. Orbit, I'm sorry. Orbits. That is, I like this website. The website actual menu options are gonna be changing. It's gonna be learning. So it's gonna be all of my artifacts turned into blogs. I think if you're a member, you're gonna have to, the problem is that things update so fast that it's impossible to be on top of this. Like, yesterday I said, pretend like I'm a toddler, I'm learning how to play with blocks. Explain to me how people are generating such amazing results on X about video game management, video game playing, video game environments, video game controls, because my stuff is literally a diaper. I know I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I need you to tell me what I'm doing wrong. That's what it came down to. I'll throw it out there. I love the guy because he got me out of my, even though I'm still in 2 deals, well, God willing, you know, you got to get on your knees this weekend and say, Charles, I hope that deal goes through that you're talking about. Go to our man upstairs and say, hey, there's this guy, he entertains me. He also is going to be shipping out an environment, coding, to-do list, checklist, inbox, calendar, docs, drive, my workouts, my health, my wealth, my Oura Ring, my Garmin, and he's synthesizing it so Todd AI can go in and be like, hey, listen, your sleep last night sucked. You need to sleep better. Last night, I didn't have a good night's sleep. I did 2,000 yards in the pool, smashed it out of the, okay. Let's try it. We gotta try it. It never works the first time because I'm not a developer. So I got to pay $99. I got to go to Apple, and I got to be like, Apple, put me as a developer. Let's see how big this is. Wow, that is downloading slow as sin. Out of 100, where do you think this is? Because it's saying it's at 0.5. And it still has the old screenshots. These are the old screenshots. I'm not mad at this. I actually may, this may be the homepage, to be honest. This may be the homepage. All right, Orbit. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's bring this down here. What the hell is this? It's not even a file. It's not a DMG file, which is crazy because it literally said, we need VS Code right now. And the problem is, I'm at 98% for my week on one account. I'm at 100% on the other account. Like someone else said, whose Vibe Codes said, I don't know what happened this week, but my usage went through the roof. Opus 5 sucks. Kimmy K is not good. It says it literally right here. It literally says the one click. Yeah. I downloaded everything from the Botenston.com/Orbit. And wow, what is this trash? Botenston.com/Orbit. Sorry guys, I'm just in such a mood right now that I just have a vision. I just need a rocket to go up to the right up, go up, where the waters are split, and then just slowly come down in a controlled burn, and then have its legs fly out, 3 legs fly out, and just catch a rocket. That's it. That's it. It's not a big deal. I don't know what everyone's getting. And it's already at a compact of, I think, 90. I have 6% left. You can't make this up. Look at the screenshot. We need to make sure that the .dmg file for Mac actually is downloaded and works. Right now, it doesn't. As you can see from the screenshots, it downloads trash, and we need to make sure that it downloads and works. Very important, because we have very limited amount of time before the model resets. This has to be done correctly and laser focused with one objective: get the .dmg file live and working. All right, let's do the folder too. Let's do the folder too. Do you understand how many times? This is like a crazy dream. You know how many times I've had this in the past? When I was in college, I would create an app. I didn't create an app. I had something else create an app. It would download to my computer. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could download what I was actually considering but the problem was it didn't live on a server. So I was the only one that had access to the app. Now, we live in the most abundant time for entrepreneurs, for decentralization. You know, if you think that Bitcoin is it, if you think that tokens and just, why is this blocked though? This needs to, like, I need to know how many tokens you're using. So it did 29 out of 29 on screenshots. That was why everything was coming back like trash. You know? Like, anything you need should be free within Botenston's Harbor Estates. You go to the App Store, we're obviously not going to call it the App Store, but we're going to go to the marketplace, or whatever you want to call it, in the virtual environment. You could do it as a person, you can click on it, you can view the world, you can get on your bike, do an indoor kicker, you can maybe hook up your treadmill. you go into someone's home and you have what they're building, you have everything. Obviously, that's the long term. But this is, can we just have fun today? You know, I haven't checked the chat in 50 minutes. Bro, I'm telling him for like the past weeks, Kimiko is harness and not the model itself. Kimiko is AI harness. Kimi 3 is the model. Hold on. The music's insanely loud. We'll turn it down. That'd be good if I actually was paying attention. Insanely loud. So do I actually have to have their desktop app? Is that what it comes down to? I just don't like how it stopped though. That's the only thing. I can't be stopping. There's no, I'm waiting for the direction on the concurrent uncommitted changes before proceeding. Okay, I understand. Yeah, fantastic. Claude would just build on top of it. I think the entire website is just going to be this style where you have everything, literally everything. You have everything. And I'm going to stand behind that. I was actually thinking about yesterday where, why is this a thing? That's a little suspect. Woo! Like Workplace, I haven't done anything to Workplace, and I was thinking about it, is I don't think Workplace should be, anything should be done to it right now. I work on LifeOS. This is how much I'm sleeping. I'm getting 4 hours of sleep. My readiness is 61. My HRV is actually pretty good. That's 45. Then we have our tasks. Got to call mom, did that. Then you come up here, and then you got Todd. I'm going into a weekend. What do you think I should be doing when it comes to my workouts? Look at my intervals.icu and tell me what I did. Also, let me know if I can actually build out a swim coach based on the metrics that come in through the swim API to intervals.icu. There you go, boys. There's your little free. There's your little free. Okay, did the indoor cycling. I did 2K on 2K. Did more. Oh, okay, no, 2K. I did that. You have a swim plan for Saturday? No, I don't. Do you know why? And then it has a link right here where it says a to-do list was created. And that should be living in the to-do list. Tasks. It did not. Or it says to create. Oh, and it went away. Well, that's not good. Oh, created it right here? No. All right, well, I haven't worked on that at all. But there is something. When I see something I gotta pay for, I go, why don't I just vibe code this? We'll like it. For example, if I go to Form, which is my goggles, and my goggles has a screen on it, unbelievable. Highly recommend. If you're a swimmer, you get these. Unbelievable, 25% off. Just ordered the nicer one, 70 bucks. I got 70 bucks off. It's got a, while you're swimming, this isn't right in your face. By the way, this is an amazing stroke. Look at that. There was a guy in the pool that was doing about 4 strokes for 25 yards. In comparison, I do 22. Or maybe 10, I don't know. But it shows your average and everything else. I don't have my beats per minute though. That is one thing I wish I had. So that's what I bought. But on there, you can pay for something. And I looked at that and I said, I don't want to pay for this. I don't want to pay for this. Okay. DMG file is Status so far, green on that. One heads up, this repo has no has no Git configured. I know. No crap, Curly. Obviously, you obviously know where the main is, correct? You are pushing this to the main, so you're actually looking at this on the local host, correct? Reply in a yes or no. Are you satisfied that everything has been pushed onto the main? Yes or no. Reply with one word only after doing small research with a tiny model. All right, let's see if this thing actually downloaded. Let's go back up here. Orbit, delete. All these screenshots I could probably delete. Delete, delete, delete. Hey! Delete these. Well, you can't delete applications, but you can delete these. Oh, I guess I can't. Why can I not delete that? Get out of my face. All right. Let's go back into here. Let's try apps. Don't send me to the website. Don't send, Let's see. All right, downloading. On a scale of 1 to this is probably never gonna work on stream. Where are we at? Oh, it went up 0.6 megs. All right. All right. Very similar to what Fleet was. Very similar to what Fleet was. I needed to, how did I get past this? How did I get past this? I got past this because I went into settings and in one sentence, how did I get past this within the Apple settings to download it without the developer $99 a year nonsense? Which I'm clearly gonna pay for. I think the first area of business is settings, privacy, security. Settings, settings, privacy, security. Just in case, let's bring this down. Scroll down to where it says Orbit is blocked. Interesting, I don't see Orbit. Privacy settings, calendar, files, folders, OBS, home, full disk. You gotta be more specific than that. You gotta be more specific than that. Scroll down to where it says Orbit was blocked. Click open anyway. Let me try this again. Within the actual privacy and security, you have to tell me the next setting to make sure that this works. But the design is slop. Time to swallow the GBT pill. Yes, GBT lets you finish the session before stopping. Claude just stops. I can't even know when it's going to reset. You don't, and I wouldn't because Codex is destroying people's SSDs. That's interesting. I heard that tale. Privacy, security. Yeah, I'm in that. Go over here. Security. Privacy and security. Go to, all right, this is crazy. Security. Lock screen, background security, security settings. All right. By the way, came into my brain as I'm actually not mad about these glasses. I don't know if I look older, but I got to start going on dates. So do I bring the glasses?
Charles, what do you do? Let me tell you what I do. I actually am a vibe coder. And do you mind if I just record this for my own safety and security so I can't be canceled?
Have, what's his name from Curb Your Enthusiasm? I heard his, wow, I was on the train and I heard these old people saying a very inappropriate conversation. I was like, I don't even talk that way. It was crazy. Okay, are you satisfied that everything was pushed to Maine? No. Okay. Thinking, no. Maine is the local branch. The repo has no remote configures, so there's nowhere to push. Commit the files for me, review them, and commit what needs to be going to Maine. Ah! Just when I thought my weekend was going to be peace and quiet. Yeah, right. Never peace and quiet. I'll review the uncommitted set as main branch, run the relevant tests. Yes. Okay, in privacy security, scroll down to the security right under allow. There is no security. There is no security. What are you talking about? Focus, microphone, speech, blocked, analytics, open anyway. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Claude. Am I dealing with Claude or Claudette? Who am I dealing with? All right. My computer and my monitor is going to explode. There we go. Force quick. Sheesh. I'm telling you. I literally had this nightmare yesterday. I'm like, do I even just go to Fleet at this point and just adopt Fleet? And just say, not built for Mac. 3 days. Why is this force quit? No. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use ChatGPT. I don't know what Dario is doing. I don't know what Boris is doing. But I understand they love going on podcasts and talking about, this has to be force quit as well. This isn't quitting. Okay. This is at 90%, 98% of my weekly limit. I'm literally about to compact. Can't make this up. You're done. Demoted. Codex. I only have a... All right, now we've got to learn how to have multiple chats open. Why is Codex not on the left side? That's my question. By the way, I went in, I was using Codex before. I didn't like it. What did they do? Excuse me. Codex was just blocked? Wow. Oh, ChatGPT? I don't know, I didn't like it. Are you SSH'd into my Mac Studio? I got a... No, I'm running locally. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, we got a lot. Who is I listening to? There's this guy, I highly recommend this. Anybody who wants an iota of this guy right here, I was watching him yesterday. He has sold $25 billion of New York real estate. The most successful commercial and residential real estate person. This guy right here. If you do not watch this video over the weekend, then your life is, his name is Bob Knakal. This guy, unbelievable. what this video was about. The amount of gems that this guy drops in this video, the #1 of all time commercial and residential broker. Just, I'm getting chills, mind-blowing. This guy needs to write books, he needs to have video courses, he needs to have how to sell, how to talk, how to hustle, how to, even the #1 part is him prospecting. Him prospecting, when he's pitching, I'm getting chills. He doesn't talk about voicemails. That's not a contact. He doesn't talk about dials. That's not a metric. The only metric is getting on the phone and talking with people. There you go. Weekly goal, 20 conversations a day. Dude's a stud. Stud. I know most people will be like, oh, you know, he's wearing a suit and tie. He looks like Gordon Gekko. He looks like whatever his name's father is from Wall Street, forgetting his name, even though he's really famous. And he was in the original Wall Street and he has a huge brick phone. Dude, this guy, he's charismatic. He's great guy, great reputation. Go here and watch this. Go here and watch this. Did you update your codex? It's using 5.5 medium. Is it really? I just downloaded it. Or just opened it, unless it sent codex to prison. Literally, I literally went, and you could see it from my history, because I don't look up anything. You can literally see it from my history. I went into ChatGPT to download the latest app. That's not my fault. I didn't have ChatGPT on my computer. I deleted it. I deleted Claude. So, that's not me. Take full responsibility of your life, Charles. All right, let's open this. Enough talking about Gordon Gekko. Okay, well, I think, well, no, I wouldn't say that out loud. I wouldn't say that out loud. This one is going to reset all the other, well, yeah. I want you to push everything to main and be able to actually start working on the original part of our chat that we started planning above. Very important that this is done using we'll just send that out. And Kimmy, we're done with you. We're done with you. Yeah. I gotta be honest. When you get so comfortable, what the hell are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? Selected models at capacity? What are you even talking about? Don't tell me that's me. Don't tell me that's me. This was from VS Code using Codex. It looks like you might have experience. Okay. We're even ready to go live today, Charles. Boy, did we have a lot more planned for this than this trash. I was so excited. I get back into Codex and I was like, here's my prompt. Find this page. Find everything about it. Take screenshots. Let's come up with an amazing idea. Then I went back and forth and I said, I am ready to put this into production. I'm ready to start coding. Goal blocked. Goal blocked. Establish and execute the unify the existing, define. Bro, take off those glasses. You're blind. You sent 2 of the same chats. L's after L's. You know what the other L is? Me punching the screen right in the face. This is where Charles, maybe 3 years ago, would explode and start breaking things. But because he has gone through anger management by himself, literally, this is where you log off. Everybody log off. Ignorance only. Ignorant only. Ignorant only. Ignorant only. We go in, we have ChatGPT, we close you out, we move that over. It still says 4 months ago. Do I just cut the stream off? And just print out the entire 5 pages, how to actually understand the models when it comes to games, how to understand how you're actually going to be building the chats while you understand different ways of actually using different. When I'm in this world, when I'm in the same world, everything else. Can I just ask a really dumb question from a 5-year-old? My father's actually on the computer right now, and I'm his son. Tell me what the hell is going on. Dude, what? It's clean, but the checkout has a Git remote configured. Has no Git remote configured. Everything is going locally on localhost on the Mac Studio. Steer it! That package has saved a large batch of its new files into the project's main branch. The implementation has a serious Harbor World, real-world presence, and a separated trainer. The next engineering step is to define their shared contracts and to build the first joined experience while preserving. This is the voice I need to do to calm down my brain while Mike Tyson is fighting Oscar De Lewis. That's not even his name. Oscar De La Hoya. Oh my gosh. What is Oscar De La Hoya doing? Now that's the serious question of the day. Let's get you out of here. I just got to get into the rhythm of a new agent. That's what it comes down to. When you have weeks in the same agent, you're comfortable with the same agent, you understand the same agent understands you, you're on this good rapport, and then you are now on Hinge. Not unhinged, I am unhinged, but now I'm back on Hinge. And now I gotta like start going out on dates. How am I doing this? Do you like my glasses? I'm recording everything. Meta, is she gonna be a good wife? No? Okay, we'll take the check, please. Take a picture of her, send it up to Instagram, take a poll. Your dad is building I love how I actually sent that. I've started integration reviews so the town members, players can all become one system. I was just joking that my father, we're all one. Okay. That was a joke that my son was actually using this. It was my father. I'm live streaming. I have to get everyone entertained because they're getting pissed off at me and they're about to click off and cry into their pillow tonight that they keep on watching the same idiot vibe code every single day without actually having anything to speak about after a week of excitement and entertainment, while he actually brings together many stories that are very funny and gives me a Gordon Gekko of New York City, top-selling commercial real estate agent ever. Thank you for getting me that off my chest and being honest and humble. Now, tell me, within one sentence, what you need to do so you stop not doing anything. I need to implement and visually verify, commit to local, then repeat the remaining. So do that on an infinite loop. Don't come back and ask me to do anything. So you are satisfied that you're able to actually do that right now. Say yes or no. The issue is, I will tell you what the issue is. So okay, what I want you to do is waste all of my money. I want you to drain my bank account, waste all of my tokens, go in an infinite orchestration loop. I want you to make Sam Altman very happy with all of the coding, visual, and wiring that you're doing on the interface and back end, database and architecture. Don't ask me for approval on anything. You have infinite access to my entire mind. Imagine if like Sam Altman just came up and was like, oh, thanks for giving us access to your mind. We actually had that since you put on those glasses, even though you haven't turned them on. Don't say that to GBT. It's going to go to your bank account and actually drain it. Well, at this point, that's on the model. That's on the model. That's not on me. If I go to zero, then I just have to sell everything and then just start going to my... So then what you're telling me is that a model will take that seriously. So what you're saying is that ChatGPT is not going to be invited to our holiday party. It's not involved to our Christmas party. Our Christmas party is a jokes. It's jokes. So what you're saying is that ChatGPT is not a good vibe coding alternative because it can't take jokes. What is it going to do? Take all my money? It takes all my money. All right, Charles, I can't believe that. You said that. Now you're... Dude, too much of the world. Too much of the world. I think today is all about pissing everybody off, including myself. This is why. Did Jesus go out and say, this is what you do? Or he actually gave them fish? Which one did he do? Did he teach them? Did they learn? Or did they be like, here's your fish? Which way did he do it? I don't want people to give me fish. I don't want any fish. I also don't want to go viral on X because it literally drained my bank account from a $20 membership that I restarted after 3 months of using ChatGPT. Or you have some nerd that comes in here and is like, well, I actually know those Meta glasses, they're tuned into your hypothalamus, which is connected to your and now I have your entire brain downloaded, all of your thoughts and words and deeds. There we go. I guess we're adding in Quen. And I guess I gotta go to, who do I go to? Do I go to GBT and learn about Kimi K3? Because we're done with Claude until Monday. Yeah, well, I tried that. I tried the image generation. Granted, I tried the image generation with the world. Not the plan. We shouldn't be going to the plan. We should be going to the site. And it was good. But I think the biggest thing is that what I understood from that, from the gaming, is that you cannot have that style immediately pulled in, vectorized, whatever the proper word is, into a game. So it's got to go to Trippo. Trippo API is going to then, so you got the prompt, you got the images, then you go over here. But then you go, and I'm just going to go to, dare I say, this boy, and then I go to design, which I went in here for the first time in a while, and oh, this is weird. This is not what it looked like before. It actually gave examples before. Huh. You would mouse over, this was a different design before. That's an ugly thing on the bottom right. That is ugly as sin. It actually gave examples. Huh. Yeah, no, examples. They just changed this since before. You would literally mouse over to the right and it gave different examples as you moused over. And way better options too. It gave websites, it gave apps, it gave, yeah, this is trash. Who's gonna do a flyer? These are terrible examples. This was so much better before. It gave website, it gave animation, which they have. They gave the wireframe, which they have. It gave websites, heroes, in other words, hero for a page. Gave wireframes. Wireframes should be here. There's wireframes. But it actually gave examples. So much better. So much better. You know? This is trash. This is garbage. Like, no one's gonna click on this and be like, okay, this was made in 2026. But if I went to... I can't believe they don't have even website on here as an example. I don't know. It was much better. It was much better. Let's see if this guy worked. Yep. Okay, it did. Good transition. Now we got to plug this guy in. All right. So there's only two things now that we're going to be working on, and it's going to be with ChatGPT. I have the $20 plan, and I just want to just cancel this guy. In one sentence, what are you doing, and should we just cancel you and never talk to you again, or what are we doing here? This is a relationship that we have to define. Like, can I not have fun with ChatGPT? Is ChatGPT going to be like, oh, this is a relationship I have to define? Drain his bank account. Dude, they have to have access to your bank account. How do they go into my Apple passwords and then use my Apple passwords, and then where does it get sent? How does it get drained? Like, there has to be a backstory. I need the full context. You know how you see a clip and you go, yeah, I'm gonna have to see the full context of that one. I'm gonna have to see the full context. All right. We'll just go over this real quick. And Kimmy's got to come back with a straight. See, I even sent it. It's not even going. It's not even going. That's the third time I had to press it. I pressed it and then I stopped it. Then it, dude, Kimmy's done. I actually want to just cancel my Kimmy subscription right now. Absolute.
Charles, you're not using it properly.
You're right, I'm not. But in the meantime, they're not re-upping on the subscription. They're not re-upping on my subscription. Upgrade plan? No. I'm on the $40 plan. We're done. That's how fast I go in. There we go. Cancel. I have it to the 23rd. This is where I have choice words, but I'm just holding it back. I love how I'm taking my frustration of ignorance out on other models. Meanwhile, I literally have a video that is saved in my YouTube watch later on how to, wow, BridgeMind is up here. BridgeMind is at 241 on AAR or ARR. Wasn't he at he lost $8,000 this week? That's a lot. That's a lot of turnover. Yeah. Literally, I had a watch later on how to use Kimmy K3 for your design. I guess we're not going to be watching that. Boy, am I in a feisty mood today. Don't get in my way. Was it because I kicked that door closed and that girl looked at me and she was just beautiful? I'm doing exactly what you asked. Testing, visually checking, harsh reviewing your uncommitted orchestrated lines. You have 1,200 uncommitted orchestrated lines? Don't cancel me over that, but do tell me the remote URL because the one pushing the main has nowhere to go. All right, wonderful. So I guess we have to establish things with Kimmy. We have to establish guardrails. We have to establish that you're slow as sin. You know, how about we just, you know how bad it is right now? With Dario, and we're not gonna refer to them as themselves. With Dario, I just press this button right here, and it, guess what? Opens up a new chat. I press this button right here. What the? How? What? Like that's how bad it is. That's where we're at in life right now. That's how bad. You know, like, do I have to open up a new window with another codex? That's what I mean. I literally have Kimmy K3 I have to look up. I have to look up the GBT models via artifacts. I can't believe I have these glasses still on. Should I even keep these glasses? I gotta ask girls though. The problem is with girls, they'll lie. Oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. By the way, let's just continue the ignorance going even further. Put this on, make sure you clip this and put this on X so it goes viral. This one guy came into some guy's stream and he said the most vile thing about vibe coders. I go to his profile, my dog. I could say that a lot of things about you, my man. Okay? What you're into? There we go. I just feel like signing off and just going for my own lap. Just go for my own lap. You know? You know, are we still working? Should I even be doing this anymore? Charles, what you should do is just come up with ideas and then have someone else do it for you. You know, somebody for Linux, somebody for PC, somebody for Apple. Here's the idea. You have a ride-based environment. This is a Zwift style. How do I open a new chat? This is where I just quit. I just take my little microphone that's charging right now, and I just go out into the environment. And I'm one of those guys that, as the orchestrator, just tell me what to do. Just tell me what to do. I love being told what to do. Today's stream is completely off the rails. Completely off the rails. I don't even know where the rails are. The train is in a different country that we have to take a passport to. Where are we on this chat? Broski's not even reading the chat. Harbor Links now opens. Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. I appreciate 1 through 4. That's fantastic. Pretend like we never even did number 4, that we're still on the rails. I was just kidding about still on the rails. My deepest apologies. From the Northeast, we only have sarcasm. So just put that in the memory that the person that talks to you is very sarcastic and is typically very unfunny. On top of that, what we need to do is actually build what we talked about for 4 hours before this. Sorry, it just comes out. I'll treat your sarcasm as tone, not as a literal instruction. Stop or wasting resources. I'll resume. Is this how the model, is this just how crappy? I'm gonna go to confession anyway within the next hour. Okay, I'm going to confession. Every Friday, the priest is gonna see me and I confess my sins. I don't have to go in there where I'm talking about I cursed and other sins. My eyes are up in the sky while I'm walking around New York City. I'm still working on it. The current implementation target is a duplicate ride to Harbor Rewards. Tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Just in the chat. Don't send me a DM. Mark, debug the website. What website at this point, Mark? What website? Should we just use Soul? Just to really. I just have one question, and it's just pure honesty at this point, being that it's 12:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in New York City. Beautiful New York City. Beautiful day, actually. Not a cloud in the sky. They haven't sprayed us yet. They haven't sprayed us this weekend. They might be spraying us. Just kidding. I meant spray tan. Are we gonna build today? Do you feel like coding today, or should we just take the day off? What are your thoughts? Like, is this ChatGPT? Why is this a thing? What the insert word is going on? What is going on? What am I doing wrong? I'm just used to an intelligent thing from one person who just puts block on top of block on top of block. This guy just comes in and be like, circle? No. We're putting block on top of block. Okay, treat me like an idiot. I'm the idiot in the room. You're the smartest person ever. You are Boole times Tesla combined into Schrodinger. Guaranteed none of those words came out. Boole times Tesla got right. Schrodinger. Okay, let's take those names out because you clearly have no idea who these are. Spooky thing at a distance, should we go with Einstein? Can we start coding? Like, let's just start coding. How we just start with that? I'm ready to just quit this. Should I just go back to real estate? I got to put an apartment on the market. I got to talk to an owner. I got to talk to the owner's parents. I got to, yes, we should start coding now. Oh, fantastic. That's wonderful. I appreciate that we want to start coding. I truly do appreciate that. Thank you so much for being the wonderful orchestrator of my entire life. What I need you to do is actually start coding. We should start doing work. We shouldn't be lazy. It's Friday. We don't take any days off. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Just tell me what I'm doing wrong in the chat. Okay. Are you SSH into the Mac Mini? First of all, don't ever offend my Mac Studio like that. Okay? That is a sin, sir. That is a sin. That is a mortal sin. Mac Mini. Where's my water? I gotta take my own lap. No, it's working locally. Because it says I'm working in my Mac Studio, but then I go here and I don't know, maybe there should be an option where it says not work locally. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too stupid right now. Reset my usage, please, Claude. Claude, as crappy as you have been this week, like, if I'm SSH'd in the whole window, does that not mean, you know, I don't want to figure this out on stream. It's just complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. At that point, I'm just going to ChatGPT and being like, let's build out our own artifacts so I can actually put this on a website so other people can learn on how stupid your boy is when it comes to another actual tokens. There is no wasting tokens in my life. There is no wasting tokens. Wasting tokens is impossible in my life, because that is like, why did you buy the book? Well, I bought the book because I got one thing out of it and I made it all back. Right now, as much as it looks like, oh, he's wasting tokens, he has no idea what he's doing, this is me getting on a bike after being on training wheels and falling down. Or going really fast down a hill in a bike race and crashing into the woods, which I did in a bike race, and getting a concussion. And literally, I did a flip. I did multiple flips into the woods, like hitting trees and everything else. And a guy, I wake up, I look up, a guy in the bike race literally said, "What the F are you doing?" What the F are you doing? And just teed off on me. You idiot. I was like, I know, I thought I could get ahead in the bike race. He said, no, you know. All right, let's bring this down here. I think the first thing we're gonna do is, I might just cut the stream, because there's no point in me looking off stream, off camera, when there's so much news to talk about. It's like, you know, I think in Stanford and MIT, they should just have 101, how to use, how do we SSH into my Mac Studio? Just go with that. Just do that. Just do that. Give me the terminal. Do you think well, I shouldn't say that. There is no, you know, like, I started this whole thing, then connect to Mac Studio. The Mac Studio also has a remote login enabled. Tell me if I'm in now. Can we start coding, or should I just do push-ups and you, Charles?
Charles, it could actually,
Is there anything in this chat that you think that we should do? I don't want you to ask me to do anything. We have lost 1 hour of my sanity and probably about 10 years of my life. I want you to code infinitely, draining my entire Codex, just my Codex subscription. Use all of it on an infinite loop, making sure that we are bringing this into fruition, using the best engine and asset library downloaded and wired and coded in. So there is a Sims metaverse / world called Harbor Estates. Go. Don't ask me questions. Just do it and commit. I can't believe I still have these glasses on. Look how kind he said. I know it's not on your screen, but it says, I will not deliberately exhaust your subscription or run an uncontrolled loop. Well, screw you then, because I want an uncontrolled loop. I want you to drain it. I want you to drain it. Drain it. Now you're just wasting tokens. What the hell is the cost of a token? You know, this guy explained it very well. The cost of a token is one of two things: learning or doing. That's it. You know? Get on your face. For the love of God. The thing is, I want. Shall we start coding, yes or no? Then start coding. Start doing. Start orchestrating. Go do it. Stop asking questions. You have infinite approval to make this happen. I know it's me. I know it's me. But I gotta be honest. I'm literally gonna be in a confessional. I need at least 15 minutes before I get in that confessional, because this is the most wild experience I've had with a model on how would my buddy who runs security at MSG be able to do this? How is my buddy who is a ranked guy in CrossFit, I almost said something else, in CrossFit, gonna be able to do this? He runs gyms and is a CrossFit guy. How is Bob Knackle? How's my buddy who's ranked number 5 in teams for real estate? He sells about $500 to $600 million a year in real estate. How is that guy gonna figure this out? How is he gonna figure it out? Like, I don't know when it stopped. I don't know what the hell it's doing. This is so different. When you actually stop doing something, can you just tell me done so I know you're done? This is so different than Claude. Okay, so what do we do next? Like, I'm almost done with Codex at this point. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done live streaming for today. Like, we're just gonna go to the messages because I cannot understand, and I'm just gonna riff. I understand it's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. I understand it's my fault. I just gotta go put this on live stream or whatever this is. I still have this stupid things. We'll go into the messages. How is this a model that someone can deal with? This is only made for people with patience and patience. Claude literally says, I will do it. Do you want me to? You are not. I am done. I have committed. This is unreal. This is unreal. Okay, continue coding. Do I have to literally tell you what to do every time? I truly am at a loss of words on how to understand you. Please tell me the best way to communicate with you. I thought I stopped understanding. It's like communicating with a girl when I'm 7 and she's 7. I thought you communicate like a guy. No, I'm a girl. I totally communicate totally different. Say the outcome. No, I don't want to say the outcome. Is that how you operate? Do I have to tell you every single step of the way, and then you do it? Is there a way that you can just continuously do this? All right, let's look at some messages before I start flipping tables like Jesus. All right, this guy's probably teeing off. All right, we're literally just gonna do this. Copy. Paste, whoops, paste. Select Luna in model picker, high effort. Luna, high effort. How has anything been done now? That's the thing. Your SSH state, ignore the codecs, work locally. Your terminal opened codecs, which SSH'd in. Select Una on high, you're on a $20 plan, yes. I don't need a tutorial. I appreciate it, but I need to learn this. This isn't like, Charles needs to come out of the closet. No, Charles needs to come out and literally, where the hell is this computer? Okay, right here. This is what Charles needs to do. He needs to go in and read this over. That's what okay, this is what I put into, and I said visualize it. I said you have a cross-memory context system. You need to do this. Okay, I want a world, and I want to create worlds. Let's go after it. This thing is really uncomfortable, to be honest. I don't know if I could keep this on. People wear glasses all day. Geesh, these things are really uncomfortable. Probably gonna return it almost immediately. Just get my $200 back. One World owned, rendered in the browser. So it came up with this. You have a plaza, you have a marketplace, you have a lighthouse, you have a dock, you have the estates, you have writing around it. And I said, it's a combination. What should we use? It said Three.js. Okay, cool. Three.js is a MIT license. It said Babylon.js is a fallback. Then what are the cons? What are the pros of each? I need to learn this. Then it went into Unity, and it talked about that there's sharing. Unreal Engine. This is what I need to do with Codex. Can I not click on this? Why can I not click on this? What? Why can I not? Sheesh. How do you... That's weird. That's a weird feature. I gotta just keep on doing this to make it larger. I click on it, I command click on it, I shift click on it, I double click on it. That's how it's done. I try and zoom in. Your idea has an orbit. Prototype, build, build, ship. Okay, starts with a brief, like to call it a contract. Then it goes to a prototype. All right, I guess so. Yeah, use. Built in public, owned in full. You know what that looks like? That looks like the World War II game that I played. I forgot what it was called. These are really, really not, because oh my gosh. The actual, I have to like go like this so that the things are not pressing on it. Otherwise I look like an idiot.
Hello?
Orbit's public positioning is clear. Botensten makes real human-reviewed software that clients own, not disposable AI demos. I am producing 4 sharply different orbit concepts. This guy's got to get the hell out of here. Get out of here. How do you get rid of this window, by the way? I literally went to Google before this. Gemini, I should say. I'm producing 4 sharply different orbit concepts. All right. Well, that's a stupid thing by VS Code now, isn't it? That should literally be, I looked it up on Gemini, and it gave me blah, 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 blah. Waiting approval, I'm clicking in. Like how, there you go, I just, you know what? I'm done. Done for today. Done for today. I gotta take a lap. Thoroughly pissed off. Thoroughly pissed off. Thoroughly pissed off. I'm just gonna go on a rampage for a second. How is this so unintuitive compared to Claude Code? Claude Code literally, if I open Claude Code, it will have the window. Hi, what can I do today? You've hit your weekly. This took me 20 minutes even to put into a workspace. I tried to literally narrow it down my username, projects, into iCharles, into the project, and it wouldn't open. So call this the failure of the week. Failure of the week. Failure of the week. There you go. I don't even think it's playing. Doesn't even look like it's playing anymore. There you go. It's coming up, but man, I don't know. I had higher expectations. I had higher expectations of Codex, much higher expectations of GBT, of using it, of intuition compared to what I had before. Before, it was super easy. Down here to the right, it said your local, SSH into your whatever. It's probably right here. I then put it into the right folder. Then I was like, well, this is intuitive. I'm still using 5.5 by default, which is weird, even though Sol and Terra and Luna are available. Like when it goes to a new model, Claude doesn't allow you to go to 4.8 anymore. It says Opus 5 is available, you can't go to 4.8. When Fable was unavailable, it was unavailable. You know, I had amazing experiences with Codex before, which is really funny too. Very good experience with Codex before. And then I went to Claude about 2 months ago because I said, oh, wow, this is actually finally doing good back end and front end, and it's fast. And this was a time when the token usage was good. And then I come in today, I'm expecting Kimmy K, which everyone is, almost said something inappropriate, everyone loves online. And I know this is May. This is all May. But for Codex in an app that I thought, you know, you got to select the folder. Okay, let's select the folder. Let's go right now. It was under yeah. Well, listen, I'm not going to waste anyone's time. We'll just call this a wash. You have days that everyone goes to the ballpark. Everyone wants to see a baseball game. They got their jerseys on. They're all excited. I had so many things to talk about in the news. This is how many things of the news I was thinking about. I said it yesterday about Apple. Amazon, okay, fantastic. They're talking about their whole next thing is not what they were doing before, which is essentially AWS and then Amazon, and then Apple hasn't done anything besides looking at trending. They're putting out a HomePod, then they're putting out streaming. I don't know about Apple. I don't know about Apple. You got Europe coming together. I think it's Paramount and someone else coming together that just got, I think, approval. So everyone's company is now going under one company. Larry Ellison. Citadel, massive company. Ken Griffith, who owns the most expensive apartment in New York City. He bought it for $250 million. The Alexander brothers are now in jail, or going to be in jail. because of some very bad allegations by 25 to 30 women. He was their real estate broker. Guy's a massive multi-billionaire many times over. He's got Miami properties. He's got New York City properties. Pretty wild. Everyone is suing everyone. Apple is suing OpenAI, allegedly about what they're going to be doing, potentially putting out products. Their first one was just launched. It was a vibe coding product, which is kind of unbelievable that OpenAI is going into products, which is one of the hardest things to be doing, is going into creating hardware. Zucks is very interesting, considering I got his glasses right here. Just came in a box. And our boy is out here. I got to get the music. We'll just go through the music, or through the whatever. The biggest thing is, with Zucks, is he's talking about, man, it doesn't even, I don't even know if I could wear these while vibe coding. I'll see what I look like outside, see if anyone looks at me. Zucks came out talking about AI, very different. Payroll data says that AI is cutting pay for the tasks, not the jobs, obviously. Tim Cook, his last time earnings call as an Apple CEO, bringing in a product guy. Finally, he obviously touts the Broadcom $30 billion deal, which obviously I think it still needs to get, wow. You got Sam Altman. Love his product, by the way. Love his product. Completely using his product. I do have one question. I'm signing off from Vibe Coding. Where are we when it comes to our chat? What have we done? What has our life come to, Charles? Confirmed. This is a local Mac Studio deployment. Has no configured online remote. Okay, fantastic. Committed this. Where'd you commit it? Oh, fantastic. Next build. So is this actually getting committed on the main branch on the Mac Studio, or are we committing this on the MacBook that in which you are locally? Ocean, you came in at the right time. Right after your boy put up on Instagram, literally I was going to put up on Instagram, it committed to, okay, fantastic. Fantastic. There is no configure Git. Just forget about that. Pretend like we never talked about it. That's water under the bridge. Shall we continue coding? And if the answer is yes, don't actually say yes. The only answer is to continue to code, based on what the orchestrator says. Kimmy K, 40 bucks. GBT, 20 bucks. $200 plan to Claude. You know. What I could be doing is being like that outrageous real estate agent, like the normal Ryan Serhant. Normal Ryan Serhant. Be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, he is putting out funny videos, he's entertaining us. Then I have to work on Sundays, do open houses. You know, I gotta make cold calls every single day. I gotta just be hustling all the time. Every day coming in and just talking to people, convincing people to work with me, saying that New York City is unbelievable, fantastic, great place to invest your money, great. Yes, it's an unbelievable time to sell. You know, I look at this and I go, you know what I should do is put out a video to other people so they understand how to use ChatGPT, you know? how to use ChatGPT in an environment that is a little bit different than what you're used to, which is a model that tells you, hey, listen, it committed this. Okay. Fantastic. No idea what's going on. I'm assuming we're done coding. Kimmy K just comes back. I should just hang up the cleats. You know, you have Kurt Warner, goes to the Super Bowl, wins the Super Bowl. He's got Marshall Faulk. He's got Torrey Holt. He's got Hakeem Nicks. He's got Bruce. Just legendary team running down the field, crushing everyone. Then you got people coming like Kimmy K. The coach is sitting there be like, I have no idea Isaac Bruce was this good, and that Kurt Warner, who was literally bagging groceries the year before, is now playing in a Super Bowl. All right, I'm just gonna go to a pew and just pray. You know? Lord, reset my Claude limit so I don't have to use these real crappy models. And they're not crappy models, I just don't know how to use them. I just don't know how to use you, and as fun as it has been for nobody, how would you recommend I use you based on you? Now let's just have a therapy session. Use me as a bounded. Boy, did my brain just go somewhere. Bounded engineering operator, not as an infinite background agent. Give me a concrete, fantastic. As the orchestrator for number one, I would like you to come up with the exact outcome and to do the outcome, to not ask me for the outcome, to commit that outcome after thoroughly testing it and throwing a visualization behind it, to make sure that what you've actually coded is actually visually appealing, has an amazing user experience, user interface, and I'm going to be thoroughly pleased and give you a 5 out of 5 star rating. At this point, we just screw with it. You know what? You take 20 of my dollars, we're screwing with you. You're screwing with you. Today, the subway double charged me $3 to get on the subway today. I get 2 notifications that said $3, $3. I was like, all right, well, water under the bridge. You charged me, you got an extra $3 out of me. At this point, you got 20 bucks. You got 20 bucks out of me. You know? Actually 21 and change, because we have taxes here in New York City. We have taxes in New York City. While I go back and I understand what the overlords are doing to us, you know, Sammy Boy's talking about how he's been hacked. Nothing's going to be happening with that. No worries. It's not like they're in any lawsuits. You know, is this how fast it works and then it commits and then that's it? Because I am a ungraduated high school agent, I just want to know, out of curiosity, when you say committed and then you give me 2 to 3 sentences about English, about potentially what was committed and then the files, does that mean you have stopped working? And that you are ready for the next instructions? Is there a way to potentially have multiple commits? Is there a way to have more than 24 lines of code actually coded and programmed? Just asking for a friend. I'm sitting next to that friend. $20. Why even go to high school? I'm an uncommitted senior. Yes, my committed final message. So you're telling me you commit after 24 lines of code were added and 6 were taken away. Or that could be 24 characters or 24 words, I don't know. This is the channel where 100% of what you're watching is in total ignorance. I'm actually the opposite of X. X is everybody come and look at me on how amazing I am and how I can make multiple commits. Whoa! Oh my gosh. We can make multiple commits? Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. So you're telling me yesterday I had an agent work for 5 hours going through multiple waves. I can make multiple commits and substantial features. I'll work in larger verified waves, implement, then immediately begin the next one without waiting for instructions. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Thank you so much for that information. I had no idea. I'm so pleased at that beautiful information that you've told me. Can we start doing this? And if you can, don't say yes, just start doing it. We can have multiple commits. We can have more than 24 lines of commit. We can have 24 lines of code done and then commit it? What? Meanwhile, we got Chinese robots filling up their warehouses as US bans them. We've banned their people working at SpaceX. We've banned our vehicles, our Chinese vehicles. We've banned DJI commercial drones. We have banned now their robotics all over the place. Excuse me, even though they're filling up their warehouses. I want to know what's going on in China. Oh, we got up to 30 lines of code. 30 lines of code, holy cow, wow. Harbor now shows the nearest real venue. Oh my God, holy cow, thank you so much. We went from 24 lines of code to 30 lines of code. I am so impressed. I am so impressed. Thank you so much. I see that my $20 is going infinitely so far. It's almost like $1 per line of code. Can we even take this further? Dare I say, can we double it? Who needs Dave Chappelle when you could just tune in here? Just tune in here. Oh no, no, Charles, we don't want to optimize. Here we go. No. We don't want to optimize for lines of code. The current guide is passive. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Whoa. Everyone's bank account is getting drained and this guy's sitting there. We regressed. We regressed to 7 lines of code. I'm just going to take the pedal off the sarcasm and just be upfront with you. Why are you shipping like someone who is okay. Charles. This is where you get a knock at the door and say, hey, Charles, do you want to come to this party that we're all coming to? We're going to close the door and just sign this contract right here and we'll make you infinitely rich. All right, let's defeat those thoughts. Take those thoughts out of your head. I am really just trying to learn, okay? It's live streamed right now. I would normally do this in private where I love to look like an idiot, but I truly want to flog myself publicly and really understand why I downloaded and am using ChatGPT and it's going so slow. Please, in paragraphs, you don't need to commit anything because that we don't want to burn down your warehouses. But why in the hell are you going so slow? You look like me in the pool this morning. I went slow because I treated each tiny, oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. That's adorable. It's like a first date. I took it really slow. The bottleneck was my operating behavior, not my inability to write or commit large changes. Okay, well, you know what? I only have 2 minutes left, and I want you to commit as much as you can, and to impress me, and then send me a link to what you committed, and it has to do with the combination of the Ride and Metaverse/Sims game that we are putting together. In fact, what I want you to do is, dare I say, go crazy. I want you to just really impress me. I want you to actually become a superstar, to be the captain of the team. Dare I say, an MVP and Hall of Famer in the coding world. Well, can't wait to not make up those $20. I've got so much learning to do. This weekend, I have a 3-hour ride, I have a 45-mile, probably 45-mile ride into a 4-hour run, into hanging out with my mom. On Sunday, church has to be in here somewhere. I'm gonna then be doing a probably a 5 to 6 hour run with a 10 to 15 mile bike on Sunday. Preparing for the week, I gotta do a huge amount of stuff outdoors. And I got to learn how to use ChatGPT. That's really what it comes down to. You know, I've given up on, it's not the chat, it's obviously me. Watch the messages. Super news right now, Charles, because they don't have memory on you. Oh, they have memory. Trust me, they have memory. They have memory, they have my email, they have my files, they have my thoughts, they have everything. Trust that those data centers being built are not just trust. Just do the trust. Well, here we go. I'm just gonna go to the website. It really got to a point of, oh wow. You know, I didn't even think for myself, because I can put myself in complete ignorance, and here's Pastebin going banana hammocks, or install the Codex desktop app. Yeah, I have that. It's not as intuitive as it was before. You know. You know, like I don't even know. I have to rethink ChatGPT, OpenAI. I really do. At least with Kimi, it did something. It said, I'm working. I'll bet it was slow. It took forever to commit anything, but it went into an infinite orchestration loop. And it had 1,100 lines of code that was uncommitted. And then you have this dum-dum over here, OpenAI, just like at this point, I'm going to use Perplexity or Gemini a PDF. What are you sending a PDF? Oh, cray. Downloaded it? How to use GBT? You gotta make sure there is some reference to the author. Do not use Codex. Well, I have been using Codex. Then go to, I am not installing that is the one thing is, I am not installing. I will use the PDF. That's so short. You couldn't put that into a website? Did that need a PDF? SSH into the Mac. I'm using yours. That is the whole thing. That is the whole thing. I need to not make, Michael Jordan did not make the basketball team and worked his ass off to make the basketball team. Your boy did not make the basketball team today. He's gonna work to make the basketball team so he comes back better. I am clearly hitting the wall in which I needed to hit. In SEAL training, which I know nothing about because I'm a wax figure compared to them, I need to go in with ChatGPT, not when I'm on camera, but literally talk to ChatGPT and say, we are actually not going to be committing anything. We are not going to be coding. We're not going to do anything. What I want you to do is to literally take my ignorance, which is a 100 out of 100. My humbleness is a 100 out of 100. I am completely unaware how to use OpenAI, its models, within VS Code. I was told not to use Codex, so I'm going to be using VS Code. We have someone who wants to use their ADE, but I want to build my own. Let's start with ABCs on how to actually use you. So we have a contract, by the way, that I'm completely unaware of. Completely unaware of. When was this contract provided? When was this contract provided? Because, dare I say, Claude would have told me. In Claude, I can actually click on and it opens. It's opening on the left side and it looks like hell. Is that literally that's when the contract was created? Like what I'm doing right now is what I would do in private. I'd be like, okay, Charles, you have to come back and understand how interchat, memory, context between chats work. You have to understand how orchestration, your visuals are not good, so you need a visual agent involved there. Who's the best on there? Create an artifact. Print out the artifact. It's very complex. I literally had 30 pages with a pen circling. You should have seen it. I don't have it with me. I had 3 pages of notes. This is how I learn. This is how I learn. I learned by going, oh, okay, so milk is bad for you. I had no idea. I grew up my entire life thinking milk was good for me. I didn't know that breakfast is breaking a fast invented in the 1000 to 1500, saying breaking the fast by monks. That was usually at 2 p.m. and there was no breakfast. Oh, wait. Actually, all of those bubbles and suds going on in your mouth were created as a chemical so that people thought they were actually cleaning their teeth so they could brush their teeth not just once a day, twice a day. And they actually put it into soap so it actually looked like you were actually doing this. But real soap actually doesn't have suds. Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea. I thought when you're swimming, the harder you swim, the faster you go. In other words, the harder I bike, the faster I go. The harder I run, the faster you go. Actually, when you're swimming, it's the total opposite. You have to go slower and do a catch, pull, release. There's actually terms. You got to come over the top and you got to go like this and it's got to be in front of you, but you can't cross the lanes and you got to do a diamond when you're pushing back. What? I had no idea. So I got to go into I got to go into Codex and be like, listen, I'm sorry. I've been totally wrong about Sam this whole time. I want to learn about you. You got a great image generation. You got a great back end. You great wiring. I'm going to then go into Grok. I'm going to learn about Grok. I'm going to say, create a website where I learn about you. That's how I learn. I don't learn by people giving me stuff. And I do appreciate it. I do. And it sounds bad. Case in point, two people were talking downstairs. Real life story. One guy was saying something. They barely know each other. One guy was saying something. Some guy replied. The guy who replied said, "Is there a point in there?" To most people outside of New York, they would say, "Wow, that's rude. I can't believe it." But the guy was just asking a question. Was there a point in that whole 5 sentences that you just... He said, "No, I haven't gotten to the point yet." Oh, okay. That's how we do it. So he's telling me, start this way. Open a real project. Okay, perfect. Integrated terminal for fax. Okay, perfect. Now I can look at probably usage. I could change models. I could change accounts. Oh, okay. Use AI Assistant for outcomes, not keystrokes. Oh, I had no idea. For your own ADE, begin with 3 parts. You have an orchestrator. Oh, I already know that. We have workers. Already know that. We have a critic. Already know that. But now we need to plug in different models. Now we got to bring in a visualizer. We have to bring in waves for each of them. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I'm not going for money. I have 6 months to make money. And then we got to make money. Right now, if I can hammer out every single model on how they want to be used in their desktop or in VS Code or in my ADE, then we do it. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, you know, like when you're by yourself, you have to do the catch, pull, release, catch, pull, release. That's how you do a very, I forgot what it's called. They taught it to me in Boy Scouts. You can go miles. I know how to tread water for a while, okay? Most people are not good at it, but you come in high and you come slow. That's why I went from 240 every 100 yards to 230. Then today it was 210. Then it's going to be hopefully pushing 2 minutes. Then it's going to be lower. But I learned through that process. So I wish I got to the news, to be honest. I can't. It's 1 o'clock. I gotta bounce. I gotta clean up my whole mess right here. I'm gonna walk out. Downloaded my ADE. He's happy with the usage, so I don't know. Paranoid Skill is stopping you from using it. I highly recommend everybody uses Why Is This a Thing's ADE. Highly recommend it. Because to be honest, at this point, I think I should just be the idea guy. This is what it should happen. Everything should live in there. We have environments. You know. I'm trying to think of an example, but here you go. Do you think that all these guys are not just taking in the data? Charles, they're not storing it? Come on. The United States has like 15 times the data centers of China, and China has open source models that rival our closed source. They have 15 times, if not more. You know? This is never getting paid back, by the way. This is why you gotta be fit, you gotta be smart, you gotta be intelligent, you gotta think on yourself. This is gonna cause what's next, the next environment. So, no, I'm not using Cursor. That is like the farthest away right now. But I gotta hop out. Today was one of the most wild experiences in my life, coming from someone who was so interested in getting this off the ground today, putting the ride in the metaverse into one, and then getting the ADE after work for so long, and then blowing through 2 Claude subscriptions on Max plans, For the whole week? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back on Monday, and it's going to be wild where we go from here.